Alrighty, so we officially have, I mean, I know I just made a video on it the other day, but we officially have news that the ReZero collab is coming out. They're doing their little pre-login event thing on JP and the Korean versions of the game right now. So the biggest thing that I wanted to kind of talk about was I wanted to get sort of, I guess, info from the Japanese and Korean players that watch me, and I want to know, do you guys see the new Mark II Valenti in PvP right now? Because I feel like ever since she came out, although I'm not very up to date, like I don't watch a whole lot of JP and Korean like Grand Cross content, I feel like she's already sort of dropped out of the meta because of the festival units that have come out. So I'm already kind of expecting it to be a huge skip at this point. Even though Mark II Valenti is really cool and I would like to have her, I think it would be more beneficial for a lot of players, including me, to just say no, you know, I'll just save and I'll just, you know, skip that banner. And if I'm probably gonna still like summon on Merlin's banner because I'm really interested in that Merlin, but I'm assuming we're probably gonna get the collab right after the Merlin banner. Well, I don't know. They'll probably, like, after the Merlin festival probably ends, so it'll be maybe another like month and a half or like a little over that before we end up getting the collab. I think, obviously, I mean, they could change things up, but as much backlash as Global's getting nowadays, I don't think they're going to risk that. So yeah, I don't know. I do want to hear from you guys if you have any sort of input on that. I don't know if she's still any sort of like meta relevant, because I know you can kind of build that Valenti in very interesting ways to make her do really, really good damage, and I think that's really cool. But at the same time, if she's not going to be the most like meta-relevant hero, and she's not really like going to be crazy good for, you know, a lot of different scenarios, then I think it's pretty safe to say that we could just, you know, possibly just try to get her on another banner eventually in the future, because there seems to be more important things going on right now. So yeah, the ReZero collab is coming. It's going to be here next week on JP. Obviously, we're going to be able to get a lot more information and stuff like that for it when it comes out on JP, because I would imagine with it coming out pretty soon after on Global, they're not going to be able to change it up too much. Every so often, they end up tweaking a few things here and there, which I definitely understand. You know, sometimes they do, but it's obviously it's been pretty much confirmed because the files have already been in the game. But yeah, obviously it's here. Like there's official in-game content alluding to it. So yeah, I'm kind of interested. I'm really like looking forward to it. I think between now and the time it comes out on Global, I would like to try to watch the show to kind of get more acquainted with the characters. That might not be the best decision, because then I'm going to be more inclined to be like, I really like that character, I want it from the collab sort of thing. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, it's pretty popular anime already, so I'm imagining a lot of players already know what it is and maybe already want these characters. But, you know, time will tell whether or not they're actually good and viable units in the game. Hopefully they're not super crazy units like some of the KOF collab units are, because obviously with there being such few diamonds in circulation nowadays because of all these festivals and everything like that, you kind of want to be able to skip it if possible. Especially if you're not interested in the characters. So I don't want them to be like super good and kind of force a lot of people's hands on, you know, you need to summon on this collab or else you're going to miss out on a whole bunch of stuff, because obviously it's very situational on whether or not these characters are ever going to come back to the game in the future, because none of the previous collabs have ever kind of rotated back in yet. So I don't know. That's pretty much it. Hopefully we can, you know, save up until this banner comes out. If you're not interested in Merlin and you've already kind of gone for either the one or assault mode, or even if you've already gotten both, I don't know what your, you know, personal situation is or anything like that, but Merlin seems cool. I don't think she's completely super necessary for a lot of players, so you may be able to skip that one. I'm gonna assume Mark II Valenti is going to be very easy to skip, because I really doubt she's still getting a whole lot of meta-relevant play on JP in Korea. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I'm super interested to hear from you guys personally on what you guys think about this. The files have been in the game for a couple of months now, so we already knew it was kind of coming. It was a matter of when. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future, and I will see you guys tonight for the news. So yeah, I'll see you then.